Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Reigning Tarot. For those who are new to my channel, thanks for coming out. If something doesn't resonate with you during the reading, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment, so just let it go to the universe. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. It truly does help the channel grow, keeps me around a bit longer. For those that are returning, thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it very much. And if you still haven't, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, it keeps me around a bit longer and helps the channel grow quite a bit. So I can't stress how much it does help and how much I do appreciate it. Okay, Pisces, so I already blessed and purified the cards. So we'll just do a quick prayer and then we'll get right into your reading. So God, goddesses, universe, help me to be of service to Pisces. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. And so it is. Okay, Pisces. So I drew a card from the energy oracle to get an overall energy. Okay, and you received the storm warning card in reverse, and that's the number 10. Move this light here so you don't get so much of a glare. That's better. So this card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, Pisces, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take to heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon there, Pisces. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. So let yourself consider where you want to go and where you see yourself and moving towards next. Also spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that has passed. What was the lessons for you in this situation? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your bright new path. If the reason why we go through lessons in life is to learn from them and hopefully not have to make them again, though some of us like to fall on our faces more often than others, like myself. But yeah, so it's, to learn those lessons so we don't have to do them again and grow from it and become a better you, right? Your higher self, better higher self. Okay, so for an affirmation, I have the power to overcome any obstacles, no matter what is going on. I can be strong, confident, and self-directed, and so it is. All right, Pisces. I also drew one from your divine guidance. Okay, you received the number 16 card. And this is about being on target, this card, okay? So keep yourself focused on the outcome, goal, or result that you're aiming for right now, Pisces. This card has come to you because you may be faltering or questioning yourself. So just let go of your doubts and your fears, and your life and your goals are right on target where they're supposed to be. Keep your intentions clear. Stay grounded in your heart and follow whatever intuitive nudging you may feel there, Pisces. So Spirit is working with you on an energetic level to help you bring your dreams into fruition there, Pisces, okay? So you know what I mean? Keep your eye on the prize and, manifest positive things, right? You know, the saying, you hang around with good people, good things happen. You think positive things happen to you, right? Use affirmations as in, like whatever you're manifesting, you already have it, right? So, the power of the mind is amazing, and that's like the power of manifestation. But it's not just the words you speak; it's what what you think as well, right? So, you have to be careful with when you get into any negative situation or whatever, and then that little prick friend cut me off, and those negative thoughts they go out to the universe, right? So it's a long process, right? And it's hard to do sometimes, but all a person can do is keep one forward ahead of the other and keep trudging forward, right? To be the best you can be, right? Like we all screw up, we all make mistakes, but it's just learning by them, right? Okay, so finally, I drew one from your guardian angels, and then right after we do this card, we'll get right into your reading there, Pisces. If you have any questions that you need answered, like if you have a question that's been on your mind that you need an answer to, I'll answer that at the end of the reading, and I drew a card from the Angel Answers. And okay, so for your guardian angels, you received the number 12, Angel of Faith. Yeah, you can see that right there. So, Pisces, you received this card because your angel of faith has heard you questioning your belief system. So, have you been let down recently? If so, has this made you question your connection to spirit and the angelic realms? Do you believe that something you had focused on was about to become a reality when you actually the complete opposite happened? So, having faith in something that truly makes us question our life and its purpose. There are times when our faith can be truly challenged. Have you ever loved one who became unwell and you truly believe that they would survive the challenge? Yet the person endured much suffering only to cross over to the other side from their illness. Did this experience make you truly question whether or not there was a higher being? Did this situation make you question your belief system and faith? So Pisces, or even have you or a loved one been challenged physically, emotionally, spiritually, or financially, and your faith was rewarded, and you received a position of a positive outcome? Um, so faith is such a trying thing that to trust and believe in. Yet without faith, what is life truly about, right, Pisces? Um, so do you have faith in yourself? Do you have faith in spirit and the angelic realms to believe that you are guided by a higher purpose? Do you believe that everything happens for a reason, even if you don't fully understand what the reason is at this time? Faith is one of the hardest things we are asked to have during our existence in the earth realm. So your angel of faith is always by your side at your times of need, and she wants you to know that with her support and your faith in her and the angelic realm, you will get through your current life situation. Um, so, for an affirmation, you can say, Pisces, I am a spiritual being who is guided by the angelic realm. I have the faith to believe that anything is possible. Okay, so Pisces. So, yeah, I mean, things happen in life where we go through situations and you wonder, like, what the fuck, why would this happen? Like, you see a lot of all these people that are, doing bad and they're, stealing from people or robbing from people and some of these corporate bigwigs and and they get the money, they got the houses, they got all this, but what you see on the outside from that person, you don't know what's truly on the inside, right? They may seem like they have it all, but they truly don't. And I think the most fulfilling thing a person, the most rewarding thing a person can have is having that self-love, right, and that confidence. And at the end of the day, if you can look in the mirror and look at the guy or the woman you're staring at or the man you're staring at, and shit's all good, right? Then you're doing good, right? I don't want to end up on my deathbed and reaching the pearly gates and then having to, look at all the bullshit, all the, the shit that I should have corrected when I was here on Earth, right? I just want those pearly gates to open and me to fly right in. So what I'm saying is just, you know what I mean? Just it's faith is hard sometimes and we don't understand it, but there's like the old saying is whenever there's a storm, there's always a rainbow, or there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And it's true though, right? You're never stuck in a situation so long where it just everything just continues to be shit, right? So there's usually always, the day something, it always does get better some way, or it may take a while, but it always usually does, right? Okay, guys. So I'll put these aside for now, and we'll get right into your reading. So we're doing a 5-card spread. For your, I'm using the Second Tarot of the Heart, and then for clarifiers, I'm using your animal spirit guides. All right, guys. So for your first position in the 5-card spread is your current situation there, Pisces, and you receive the Comfort card, and that's number 18. Okay, so introspection and clarity are important at this time, Pisces. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. They have been a part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow self and represent all your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue arises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed there, Pisces. So have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from, right? And when and how they planted in your subconscious. Question the validity of these feelings there, Pisces. Often they were based on your childhood imagination and are no more than an illusion, right? They're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they persist. So they're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationships in many ways. They can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting. So Pisces, have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child. So know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. So examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding relationships. So for an affirmation there, Pisces, I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. So it is. Yeah, Pisces, like a lot of times it's like the things that hinder us from, like, when we were talking about relationships and stuff there, when they talk about childhood, those are learned beliefs from, like, your parents, and times were different back then, right? So like spanking nowadays, like I got spanked when I was a kid all the time. My dad gave me the belt he used to spank me with when I turned 18. But that was normal back then, right? The strap in school. But so, I'm not just mean like that, but I mean, they have beliefs about how things are supposed to be, but, you know, um, uh, over time, believe, when you look at things, you learn all those behaviors when you're a child, right? Like when you come into the world, you're pure and innocent. So all the bad habits and everything you learned were either from your parents or, family members, teachers, or whatever else, right? And that's the shitty thing is that children, they don't, a lot of times they don't have a fighting chance because, their parents were already polluted, and because they didn't have the spiritual awareness about what truly is, what the right way of doing things was, right? So, going back and dealing with that stuff is sometimes hard, but it's, what I mean? Sometimes it's like the weight being lifted off your shoulders and you didn't even realize you were acting in certain ways due to the fact that it was from that childhood bullshit, right? So, anyways, something to look at, right? So, cleaning out the closet type deal. Okay, so for clarifier, like I said, I'm using your animal spirit guides there, Pisces, and you received the emu. It says, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. So your sense of adventure is calling you, Pisces. Can you hear it? Listen to your heart of hearts, the still small voice, and that whispers to you of holy and exotic places and of the pleasure in discovering the unfamiliar, novel, feeling confident and trusting in your instincts and intuition to guide you on your journey. So let this be a wandering pilgrimage on where you can be appreciative of whatever circumstances you encounter and make them the best of them. So have some ideas of where and what you'll be doing, but don't be attached to the plan. Instead, be willing to adjust your itinerary as you are so guided there, Pisces. So dismiss that voice that says, yeah, sounds good, but I can't do that, because this kind of thinking not only limits you, but also, but by always keeping you in the illusion of, sorry guys, it's just drying here. So this kind of thinking not only limits you, Pisces, by always keeping you in an illusion of comfort and safety, but also leads you to avoid real life drama that comes from stretching your comfort zone. So you need not to do so in a way that puts you in any real danger, as there are many options where risk is minimal. yet the thrill and excitement of exploration is still there. So Pisces, so heed the calling and first believe that it is possible for you to act on it, and don't wait too long because life is too short. Just gonna close this one there. So kids are playing in there. There's lots of background noise. So okay, Pisces. So the next position in the 5 card spread is your desires. Okay, and you received the win or lose card, and that's the number 5. So often in matters of the hearts, Pisces, people find themselves in disagreements, set against one another in battles of the wills. Egos take the place of intellect. Greed overtakes generosity. The love in the relationship is forgotten in the desire to win. But where there's a winner, there's also a loser, always, right? So the partners are no longer equal, and the relationship can falter and completely break down. So at this time, be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting in your own self-interest, especially at someone else's expense there, Pisces. If another person is trying to provoke you, do your best to remain detached, solve disagreements in a way that makes everyone a winner, and find that middle ground where each person yields just a bit, but just enough, right? So let love be your guide in dealing with conflicts around matters of the heart there, Pisces. In the end, it's not the winning that matters, it's the love, right? And make sure have that compassion, right? Like a lot of times, you got to be careful what you say, what you put out there, you get back, right? So be very, very choose wisely in your words, because they will bite you in the ass, and I'll tell you that by experience. Okay, guys. So for a clarifier on the win or lose, you receive the zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Okay, so whenever you venture into unfamiliar territory, it's quite natural to feel some trepidation there, Pisces. Your mind can create all sorts of scenarios as to what can go wrong. So doubts and uncertainties may arise, and the path can seem fraught with challenges and sometimes even danger. You may even find yourself stuck at times, fearful about moving ahead. So yeah, much of what we label as fear isn't actually fear. True fear is a vital, instinctual response to any life-threatening situation, and is triggered not only by circumstances or events, but even more so by what you think about the circumstances or events. So stay relaxed yet vigilant, and trusting that nothing can truly harm you, and that your body will provide sensory information if there's any actual danger there, Pisces. So if there truly is any threat, then your instincts will tell you what to do. So, Pisces, whenever you feel an exaggerated sense of fear triggered mainly by your thoughts, one that has little or no bias in reality, take a few slow, deep breaths, call upon spirit helpers who have provided their guidance and protection before, and reach out to close friends and family members for reassurance and to help you feel grounded and centered. So recall those times in the past when you did feel frightened, or were endangered, and not only survived but came through intact there, Pisces. So you can also relabel fear instead and call it excitement, as the two emotions are very similar in a way that in the way they manifest in the body. So most of all, trust your spirit guides, your instincts, and your friends to watch out for you there, Pisces. Okay. So for your third position in the 5 card spread is your helpful messages. Okay. So I'll throw these over here. And you received the heart chakra. So this is the color of the chakra is green. The sound is a yum. The element is air, and the gland is the thymus. Okay, Pisces. So parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between mind, body, and soul. So to activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving uh, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue is for peace and green is for healing, Pisces. So send this to everyone and everything unconditionally, and this love will be returned to you for your own healing as well there, Pisces. Okay. So for clarifier there, Pisces, sorry about that. You received the rattlesnake. The experience that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Okay, so the foundation of compassion is an awareness that suffering is a natural part of life, whether through the empathetic appreciation of another being's pain or the experience of having suffered oneself. So, at which beings haven't at that? So, which beings haven't at times felt the pain and sorrow? It's an aspect of living on this planet, right? So, the deeper you go into the soul of another, the more you can feel what they feel. Yet, paradoxically, maintain a certain distance objectively, right? So, a true healer must heal from the heart, no matter what technological, logistical, or physical or shamanic tools they use. The experiences that you're going through now or have just completed are all preparation for you to open your heart to the suffering around you and to do your part in alleviating it. So you'll find that you're increasingly being asked to offer your time and energy to help others. So including not only people, but also animals, plants, beings, tree people, and ultimately our Mother Earth. So some of this healing power will also go to mend the rifts that exist between races, ethnicities, and other species. So you'll notice more and more how often your hands will spontaneously feel energized, experiencing it as a heat or a tingling sensation. This is the power of spirit working through you, allow it to guide you in whatever the focus of your healing is, whether it's simply placing a hand on your shoulder of a friend or more extensively and directly involving yourself in another being's health. Okay, so for your fourth position in the five card spread there, Pisces, is your challenges of the situation. Okay, and you received choose your battles, and that's a number 7 card. Okay, so as much as you like all your relationships to be harmonious, Pisces, this is not always the case. Beliefs and opinions clash, and each person struggles to validate his or her position. So sometimes it's important to take a stand and assert convictions. However, this attitude may be misread as aggression, and the other person may push back. So you then feel the need to justify yourself there, Pisces, and it becomes a cycle of confronting and defending, which can be exhausting and damaging to the relationship. So are you currently engaged in conflicts with others or even with yourself? So if so, it's time to evaluate your situation. If you believe strongly in your position and know that the outcome will serve everyone's highest good, stand your ground. If being the victor is truly not worth the discord, consider letting it go. Don't allow that desire to win prolong a battle that is completely unnecessary there, Pisces, okay? Okay, so, and you got to be mindful as well, too. Everyone's got an opinion, and everyone's got different personalities, different character, different morals, different ethics, but it doesn't mean that person's wrong, right? And if we were all the same on this earth, it would be a pretty boring place, right? So that's why we have, not two people are the same, right? Like maybe in some ways, but everyone's different in their own individual way, right? Individuality. So for a clarifier on your choose your battles, you receive the most card. You're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on, Pisces. Okay, so pay closer attention to other people's body language, how they move, their gestures, facial expressions, and general posture. When you focus not only on what individuals are saying, but also on their body language, you'll find that you have considerably more information than you can use to understand what they're really trying to communicate to you there, Pisces. Um, so for, so sit back whenever there are people around and simply observe for a while. Look to see what others say incongruent with their body language, and watch for any discrepancies. In other words, don't always take people at their word. So also pay closer attention to agreements and contracts right now, Pisces. Take your time to completely understand any agreement, finding out as much as you can by asking questions and consulting friends and experts to get their advice. Be careful, however, not to get bogged down into too much detail. So walk the line between, excuse me, scrutinizing a contract, verbal ones included, for an inordinate amount of time, thus remaining stuck in the decisiveness due to your need to be 100% certain that you've covered everything there, Pisces, and rushing into something impulsively and reflexively based on emotional appeal. So, okay, so yeah, so just take your time and read the fine print, right? Which no one does. Okay, Pisces. So the fifth position of the five card spread is your outcome of the situation. And you receive the number one card, New Vitality. So this is great. This is great potential to revitalize your relationship right now, both with others and with yourself. So seize this energy and infuse more warmth and enthusiasm into all your relationships, Pisces. Have fun with other people and feel how this will lift your energy and spirits. The raised rate of vibration will assist in improving current relationships and in drawing new relationships to you there, Pisces. So see your loved ones in a different light for the time being. Set aside any difficulties. Focus on humor and loving aspects and think of creative ways to add more laughter to your life. The more joy you add, the greater energy level and higher the vibration brings beautiful renewed vitality. So let your relationship sparkle, and your spirit guides are ready to help with this. And just ask them for assistance. And like I always say, if you know what I mean, you get up in the morning, be a little bit humble, ask for assistance throughout the day, and at the end of the night, you get down, be a little bit humble and give some thanks for helping you through the day, right? And that's all it takes, right? A little bit of humility, a little bit of gratitude, and a little bit of faith, right? And you'll be amazed, right? And it's kind of nice too when having that faith is that you don't have to walk around with that burden, that weight on your shoulders, because you know that someone's out there taking care of you, right? And I know without a doubt that everyone's loved, and there's always their spirit guides and the divine. And everyone's they're by your side. You may think they're not, and when shit's getting going down, and everything's coming crashing down, and you're like, just you don't even know what to think, and you feel hopeless and helpless. But I'm telling you, at that time, your guides are always there, and just have a little bit of that's those are the times when you get down on your knees and you're like, just help me out here, tell me what to do, and usually those answers will come to you, right? If you're doing that from an open heart. And so yeah, so for clarifier on your new vitality is the goose card, and you got to take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. So Pisces, the irony of this is that by resting and conserving your energy, you can actually mobilize your eternal resources for the next cycle of work and accomplish that much more. So in this fast-paced world with all of its pressures and that impinge upon you, it's difficult to take regular periods of time off, yet it's critical to your health and well-being to do so. So let this rest period be an opportunity when you do the things that to help your body recover from the stresses and strains of your most recent activities. So sleep in, get a massage, spend some time playing with friends, take a salt bath, go to town and explore the woods, anything that will bring you a peace of mind, anything that gets you balanced at your center, right? Your Zen spot, your serenity. So at the conclusion of a long spell of continuous stressful activity, even when it has been productive, many people don't allow themselves a period of respite and instead jump into another task straight away without relaxing and enjoying the fruits of their labor. It's most unnatural, but it's a caffeinated society where technology has created instant access to phones, emails, the internet. It's easy to give away your power of choice by reacting to a false sense of immediacy and urgencies to these trappings of civilization. So, be a rebel, turn off your phone and computer and enjoy the sunset, right? These periods of rest needn't be lengthy, but you do need to implement them, especially right now. So, I mean, even like I said, when you wake up in the morning, ask for a little bit of guidance and assistance. That's all you need. You taking that time to just for you, and people get too caught up in bullshit and everything that's going on in life, and even though that situation's still going to be there, fucking in 5 minutes from there, right? So taking that time just to balance yourself before you go out and start trudging around in the real world isn't it's not a lot, and it will. I swear to God, it will do a world of good. Try it out for a week, and it's simple as that, right? First thing in the morning, ask for some guidance, and say whatever you guys say, your prayer, whatever. Right? Talk to divine, and give at the end of the night, thank them, give a little bit of gratitude and thanks for getting you through the day and the things that have happened, and what you're grateful for and them being in your life. Do it for a week and see what happens. And I guarantee you think, yeah, shit will change for you. Or don't. Right? Okay, so Pisces, that's it. Sorry, I got bullshit in there quite a bit. That's it for your reading there. Remember I said at the beginning of the reading, if you had any questions that needed answered, I'd answer them at the end of the reading. So the answer to your question is meditation brings answers. Ooh la la, see? There you got it. All right, so trying to come up with an intellectual answer to your concerns hasn't been successful. That's because the solution you seek can only be found by going within, Pisces, through meditation or inner spiritual work, right? You know what the secret to the universe is? It's inside you. That's the whole meaning of life. If you can find out what that, if you can be good with you and that person in the mirror, that's what it's all about. I'm telling you. So you may also gather insights from your nighttime dreams as your subconscious creates solutions for you that are not available to your waking mind there, Pisces, okay? So take that do that self-care, meditate, and you'll be amazed what happens. I'll go through the cards. I got one more I do for you, and that's from the Lightworker Oracle, okay? And I'll just read this off to you quick. And you received spiritual service, and that's the number 21 card there, Pisces. So it says self-doubt can be a habit that is hard to break if you can slow down your spiritual progress and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Ultimately, it won't stop you, but it can make your progress seem more challenging. It's easier to fulfill your purpose when you acknowledge your own goodness and talent and do what you love to the best of your ability. So realize that you are enough, that your work is good, and that you have something to value to offer. It is time to let go of fear of failure, concern about your ability and your right to live a happy, fulfilled life of success. The universe believes in you. So it says you're being called to service beyond that which you have accomplished thus far. This is because you are ready, capable, and willing to step up to another level of spiritual responsibility and freedom. Your mind, however, may question your ability. You may be afraid that you cannot perform well enough and that you are not skilled or experienced enough, that you are not as good as others, and that you do not have enough value to offer. These are nothing more than wounded beliefs about your self-worth. It is time to recognize these woundings and not empower these beliefs as truths anymore. So be kind to your mind. It will be happier without such beliefs. You can free yourself from the pain that they cause and become more realistic about your gifts and your potential. So now is the time for you to trust love more than your wounds. So as you release these old beliefs, you create more space within you to receive impressions of how you can most joyfully serve the greater good. No longer hampered by undermining and draining beliefs and self-doubt, you will have more energy to act on your intuition and guidance. If any time you find yourself blocked or by fear or performance anxiety, it can be helpful to release these blocks by simply asking yourself, how could I best serve the greater good at this time? The answer to this question will never be to shrink back in fear. It will always be to choose belief over doubt. It will be to move ahead. So take this opportunity offered to you as a vote of confidence from the universe. This realization will bring you peace of mind so you can resume progress and share what you have with the world. So if you have been working hard, taking the opportunities that have come to you and are still feeling as though you are not quite where you wish to be in terms of fulfilling your life purpose and divine destiny, you are now asked to acknowledge all that you have attained so far. So acknowledge all the people who have assisted you in your own special way and the positive influence of love that you have added to the collective human soul, that your willingness to take the spiritual journey. Open your heart and care about life on earth. Your spiritual service has been noticed by the spiritual worlds, and you will be empowered to serve in increasingly beautiful ways. Your service is already successful and will only increase in potency, power, and peace. So for an invocation there, Pisces, universe, I love you. How can I serve you? I accept love's protection and love's purpose in my heart, in my life. Love empowers and protects me, gives me purpose and passion, peace and play. I believe in love, I am love, and I believe in me. May the joy of helping others give me energy and courage to continue to serve and grow spiritually. May all beings receive your love and be healed through your grace. May all those who want to serve be empowered through your mercy, compassion, joy, and love to do so for the greatest good. through my own free will, so be it. And so it is. All right, Pisces. So that is it for your reading. So I'll just quickly check out what numbers we got here. And then I will say sayonara until the next time. So, yeah, for the new people like you or even whoever, if something didn't resonate with you during the reading, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. And, you know what I mean? I'm probably not going to say not everything is going to, you know what I mean, resonate with you, right? I'm not the divine, but hopefully something does, right? Or maybe all of it does, who knows? But, you know, I'm just here to help you, and and it helps me helping other people, and, right? And, yeah, hopefully if I can help just one person out there, then, that's all right for me. That's all right by me. Okay, so it looks like we got a 1, a 10, a 4, a 5, a 7, a 16, an 18, a 12, and a 21. See, just a big array of numbers. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Every time I see a subscriber, it's like it's Christmas Day out there. So, like a little kid checking it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great week, and you had a good weekend, and keep your chin up, and shit does get better, man. It truly does. You know, tough times only breed tough people, right? So, yeah, I love you all, and I hope to see you back again soon. Namaste.